In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. Not a nasty, dirty, wet hole filled with the ends of worms and an oozy smell, nor yet a dry, bare, sandy hole with nothing in it to sit down on or to eat. It was a hobbit hole, and that means comfort. Oh hi, long time no see. Get it? Probably won't be doing that again. Anywho, I have my morning tea, so after one quick sip, let us continue. So this is what I plan to be a creative Minecraft Let's Play, hopefully interactive too. I plan on making this a sort of continued series where I will build in creative mode, and with the audience participation, hopefully we will build something together, create a well, not a masterpiece, but something to be proud of together over a series of time. Now, the entirety of the how to do it I haven't completely figured out. Okay, my piggy's frozen. That's a great start. Come on, piggy, you can do it. You can do it. Okay, there we go. The entirety. Whoa, too fast, piggy. Too fast. Too fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Okay. So speed tour. So basically, the entirety. I probably won't build the entire thing. Like, we probably won't build, because that can take months. I mean, I'm a person who can start building something and then just constantly change it over and over again, and it drives me crazy. So I probably won't be building this until it's 100% complete, because, like I said, it'll just take too long. So instead, I decided we'll build and build and build until A, we get bored, or B, we just think it's at a state where it'll be fine. I mean, it's probably at a state where it's kind of fine now, but, well, it's not, you'll see. So yeah, and the whole interactive stage, I mean, I would like you to maybe comment about what you want me to build next, about what you want to see, about what things you maybe think need changing. You may think that the hobbit holes are too simple. You may think that, well, you may think anything. You may think that some of the fireplaces are just in stupid places and need moving. Anything. And if you think that, write it in the comments and we will change it as you see fit, because, like I said, this is audience participation. This is done with you guys in mind, so yeah. So yeah, this is my hobbit village. And, well, actually, before we begin properly, I should maybe have a question of the video, because I've never done that before and it seems really interesting. And maybe you can get the ball rolling of this whole audience interactivity thing. So, my question of the day will probably be, if you watch, well, since we're, doing a Hobbit village, if you watch The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, all those great videos, which is your favourite one? The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, Return of the King, The Hobbit? I'm going to include The Hobbit in this. And if you want my answer, I would say probably Fellowship of the Ring. There are most people who I know who love, okay. There are most people I know who love, like the Return of the King, The Two Towers, because of the wars. Yeah, wars are great, wars are fine. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Wars are great, wars are fine, I love me a bit of action, lots of action in a war. But, oh, chickens. Anyway. Wars are just, like, meh. I don't particularly agree with wars most of the time, and I'm not going to go into that because, you know, that's like almost politics, and me and politics. That's a funny thought. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, wars are good, and I do like to watch wars and films and stuff. They're very telling of human psyche, I suppose. But really, when I think fantasy, I think, mostly, I think, you know, I suppose adventure, and that is mostly what the Lord of the Rings is in the Fellowship of the Ring, and I like the whole adventure aspect of, you know, the Fellowship getting together. It's a really interesting human story. Well, not particularly human, but, you know, it's a really interesting story of companionship, camaraderie. It was the best parts of the war that Tolkien was in, you know? And that's what I like about the Fellowship of the Ring. The whole, you know, they got together, and yeah, sure, there was Boromir, who was acting because of the ring, and because of his weak will. But, you know, Boromir was quite a nice guy. I mean, you watch Two Towers, and I think it's Two Towers, and we get a flashback of him, Faramir, and Denethor in Osgiliath, and he's, like, sticking up for Faramir, who's always beat down. And he's sticking up for his big brother. So, you know. So yeah, I really like the Fellowship of the Ring more, because it's more of a tale of character and a tale of adventure, whereas the other ones are more like a tale of war, and it doesn't focus as much on character to me, personally. But that's just my personal opinion. Everybody's opinions differ. So yeah. Which one's your favourite? I kind of stole that. I did like The Hobbit. Everyone's in two minds about The Hobbit, it seems. Some people think that, I don't know, well, some people think lots of things. The one thing that kind of brought it down, in my opinion, was how, I mean, they, like, changed the law to fit the story, which, you know, is a regular occurrence in films, and every film kind of does that, so I shouldn't really be surprised. But, you know, I wanted to see the Hobbit film, and what we got was the Hobbit-ish film, which isn't quite the same thing. I mean, you know, Azog in the books is dead, because Dane killed him. Not Thorin, Dane killed him, I believe, outside of Moria. So, you know, that's kind of a whole thing, though. So, yeah. I mean, I did like it. It was a good action film, and to be honest, parts of it were better than the book itself, because, let's face it, in the book, the dwarves are basically part of the wall, really, aren't they? I mean, let's face it, in the book, you maybe get a few names, you know, Killy does this, Philly does that, and then you don't hear from them again, ever. Whereas they actually, in the film, sort of, you know, they get a bit of character, they get a bit of interest. Although I can never forgive them for making Bilbo be the person who managed to delay the trolls long enough to get the sun up. They shouldn't have done that. I mean, it wasn't Bilbo, it was Gandalf. Gandalf discussing how they should cook the troll, how they should cook them, you know? And if we remember in the Fellowship of the Ring, when they're having the party, oh, my mouse is locked, it does this occasionally, it's really weird. If you remember when they're having the party, Bilbo is talking about how they couldn't decide how to eat the hobbits, the dwarves, sorry. So, and then that kind of goes against, you know, the whole idea of what went before in the films. So, you know, it's a bit confusing there, I'll admit. And then, you know, there is the whole some people disagree with the fact that they were too obviously trying to link the two films together. You know, they were trying too hard to link the Fellowship of the Ring and the Hobbit together, which I actually kind of like, because, you know, it is one big main series. I know it's a prologue and such, but it is one big series, and let's face it, when it comes to giving us an epically long marathon of Lord of the Rings, when it all interlinks perfectly, I'm not gonna judge them too hard for that. Even though maybe they do need judging, but I don't know. Anyway, I did enjoy the film. It wasn't particularly a Hobbit film, it was more of a sort of Lord of the Rings prologue film, but it was still a good thing for me. And I did enjoy it. I went watching it with my parents, and it was a good time. We had a good time together. Anyway, enough of Hobbit talk for now. So yeah, as you can see, I am currently in the middle of building this Hobbit town, and I just need your opinion on what I should do next. So, I don't know, what do you think? I'm thinking I need a stables. I definitely need a stables to hold all the pigs, because I don't like all the pigs being in the front gardens. I definitely need a sort of a stalls area, like a marquee, I think they're called. Sort of a pavilion with places where people can buy things. Definitely need one of those. I need a post office too. You know, hobbits and post, and anybody who's goes a little deeper into the books and such knows that hobbits like the post office. And yeah, I need help on that. And also, I have two buildings. This building with the water wheel, which I actually really like for some reason. Normally I don't like my stuff that greatly, but I really like this. Really simple, you know. I have that house, and I have this building over here, and I have no idea what to do with them. I mean, most of the Hobbit holes I'm planning on making, you know, well, a lot of them don't even have the interiors built up, look. Yeah, so, but I have these, I mean, most of those I'm probably going to have as just simply, like, houses for hobbits. Whereas these, I don't know, should these be houses? Should I make them into something special? Should I have an inn or something? Make this an inn or something like that? I don't know. This is why I need your help. Yeah, so already I'm in need of help, and I'm in need of some audience participation. So yeah, I didn't really want to start anything in this first video. I wanted to wait until this first video was out, and then you guys can decide what I do first. I don't know how it's going to work entirely, you know. Maybe I'll pick the ones I like best, maybe I'll pick the ones that are most popular. I'll probably pick the ones that are most popular, but if everybody says different things, I'll probably pick the one I like best. And also, I plan on having people come join me, so if you guys want to build with me on this server, feel free. I will leave the server's IP address in the description. And yeah, if you want to come join me, let me know. I have some ideas of people I want to come join me, although they don't know it yet. And, you know, if you want to, just let me know, and maybe I'll create a list or something, if it requires a list. And I will have you on, and we'll figure out how to do it from there. If you want to have your voice on, let me know. You know, if you don't want to be voiced, then we'll just have you in the chat. And then, obviously, there is the whole, you know, do you want to build? Do you want to do something different? It is generally a build thing. By that I mean, I don't know, maybe you want to decorate a house or something like that. Interiors, exteriors, landscaping, whatever you want to do, just let me know as well when you're maybe saying that you're interested in building with me. And hopefully we can make a lot of fun times out of it, and we can all get something out of it. So yeah, that's basically it for me today. Thank you for watching the video. Please, by all means, comment and let me know what you think. I'm always interested in knowing what you guys think because this is for you. And yeah, thank you very much. Bye. The road goes ever on, down from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road has gone, and I must follow if I can, pursuing it with eager feet, until it joins some larger way, where many paths and errands meet, and whither then I cannot say.